Hello, hello, welcome one and all. Welcome to the latest playthrough. In my opinion, this should be a very interesting one. We're going to be going for the Spiritualist, or two achievements in this run. The first being Deus Vult as a Spiritualist Empire on 4 Holy Worlds, and lastly, Beyond the Veil. This is going to be one of my longer playthroughs, so be prepared for that. We're also going to be going for Opposites Attract, which I think will be really interesting to mess around with. But we are playing the Tiefling Empire, the Tiefling Interstellar Imperium, with the post-apocalyptic startup. I think this will make it kind of interesting and give us a fun time with it, in my opinion. We have Survivor, Traditional, Strong, Unruly, Enduring, and Conservatives. I think this really fits. We're going to be going with an Imperial rule, a Star Empire, where we've got Distinguished Admirability and National Zeal, so we're very military focused. We're authoritarians, militarist, and spiritualist. We're going to be also trying to go psionic throughout this, so I think that will really help. And we are saving that. I think this will be an interesting one. I am going to go for large. In this case, we're going to do as many AI empires as possible, 0 advanced AI, as many fallen empires as possible, because we do want the fallen empires to start something. We will go with the traditional tech tradition costs. Habitable worlds are fine. Primitive civilizations, I believe we are still hoping to get one of the achievements that I still haven't got, which is, and let me look it up, outside context, which is invade a pre-FTL Earth while it is in the midst of a world war. So we still want that just for the chance. Crisis strength, we're going to leave at 1 times. We're going to leave as we are for this, for victory year, and we're going to leave it on Commodore for right now. For AI aggressiveness, we'll leave it on normal. We're going to put empire placement random, advanced neighbors off. Everything else is pretty much the same, and we have Iron Man mode on. So this will be my long-term project that will be getting played. I'll be running this for quite a while with mini episodes. We'll see how many episodes I can get out of it. So of course we start with the traditional +2 unity, and in my opinion always going for the extra research bonuses. We are in a ring, because I like rings, I think it makes it more interesting, and we're pretty comfortably set up here. I'm not too concerned. I do look forward to seeing how post-apocalyptic does in this playthrough, as I have never actually I don't think I've done a proper post-apocalyptic run. So I am kind of curious to see how we do. Again, going psionic I think will be a very good bonus for us, and I think it will really play along the side of the Crusaders as we are the chosen ones kind of mentality for ruling the galaxy. One of our goals will be to definitely form a martial alliance and mess around with that, and to become one of the top empires in the galaxy and denounce someone if we can. So that's another achievement I will hopefully be going for in this series. I'm going to be doing a bunch of recordings today on this series, so look forward to it. One of the things I am looking forward to most... Oh, we got the Cybrix. That's actually really useful. Alright. So yeah, I will be going through and having some real fun with this. I want to see this be a long-lasting series on the channel. I think that this will be really good to work on those achievements, because I haven't gone for, these achievements before, and yeah, I need another long-running series on my YouTube channel, in my opinion. We've got the Minecraft series right now. We've got, what is it? The Crusader Kings series going on right now. And now I think I want some really long-term Stellaris. So this will be a new series I'll be uploading, and I think this will become a Wednesday series, most likely. So I'm actually looking forward to kind of messing around with that. Again, unmodded, and the reason why we are doing unmodded is because Nemesis is coming out soon, so there's really very little reason for me to go into modded when we're about to lose all the mods anyways. And this will be my long-term playthrough and then once Nemesis comes out, then I'll be going and doing some runs of that on probably a little bit more on YouTube or on Twitch. But right now, as I mentioned in my video for day 13, I am doing these kind of series long term because one of my favorite things is I love seeing when I have videos going all the way out to the next year. Like, I like having to be ahead of work so much. That's a good feeling to me. So I'm kind of basing my work on that. Let me turn down this a little bit. And apologies if I have a lot of energy right now. I just downed my cup of coffee and I've had my pre-workout for the day, so I have a lot of energy. One of the things we are definitely going to do real quick is that, and then let's make sure to start getting rid of some of this stuff for the radioactive. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this empire does overall. Let's drop our influence and see about getting this area. Cool. And with our empire being very military focused, it will be interesting to see how we have to adapt accordingly. I don't know what the theme with this empire is going to be. I mean, I know we want a martial alliance, and we are definitely crusaders, and we want some holy worlds. But without holy worlds, I don't know, what all else we'll be messing around with. So I am kind of curious. We do have an 80% continental planet right here, so we will probably be taking that over here soon, once we're done expanding a bit. Again, I'm going to expand as much as we can, and then we'll focus on colonizing, like my usual strategy on how I play these. So as is, the beginning's always a little on the slower side, but I like to show everything if I can, so because it makes it more interesting. It makes it easier for people to track and know what I'm working on or what we're doing, and if, they happen to enjoy the series and want to do it themselves, then they can. So it works out. Let's go over here. One of the things we're definitely going to need pretty quickly is a precinct, because we're gonna get criminality pretty quickly. So if we can build one, that would be beneficial. Let's continue working on our courier network, and then we can almost afford it. It's about 400, unfortunately, so it's a little on the pricier side. Let's also get rid of this radiated kelp. All right, and then first things first, build a precinct house, because we are going to need the resource, or we're going to need the police state set up. And with this precursor event, this gives us, I believe, a free ring world. I can't recall if that's correct. I believe it's something along those lines. Hopefully that's the case, because that would definitely be very useful early on. Let's get fusion reactors going. We're about to get another tech popping, so that'll be nice. You're doing a bunch of research, which is good. I think, let's go, yeah, let's get the army damage plus 5%. Our species is already pretty strong, right? Yeah. We actually got a pretty good setup here. We've got, I mean, our empire sprawl will be a pain in the ass, as always, but with conservatives, enduring, strong, and then extra unity, I mean, we've got pretty good. So we will be definitely having a huge resource output early on. And we have a continental preference while we're on a tomb world, which is even better, because that means that we can technically go and pretty much secure most planets. Let's get the extra research. And the reason I went with this build is because of the fact that even with that one negative trait, we're really pretty much set up to just output quickly, which is going to be a massive thing. It does suck for Empire Sprawl, but we can get that fixed pretty quickly with a lot of extra techs and buildings, so it's not one of those that's very difficult. Oh, that's a level. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, we're gonna get another science ship then while this guy's doing that, because we're gonna need it. Oh man, I mean, we're already putting out really good resources, so, and we've got enough influence. I'm not too concerned. We'll also build a second construction ship. Let's get this science ship working in the opposite direction. Let's do, I kind of want you, and we're gonna have you start with here, and they're gonna go in the opposite direction until they meet up in the middle, and then we're gonna go up. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. And with a secondary construction ship, it can chase it around to claim more territory faster, which will definitely be a benefit to us a short term. Yep, there we go. Alright, perfect. And now with the precinct, we have more jobs available, which will keep people more happy and under wraps. One of the things I don't think a bad idea would be getting civilian industries early on, but we will see on that. Plus now we've got higher stability, which means our trade value goes up and everything increases. Oh no, what level is this one? Fuck. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't know why I'm even bothering with these anomalies, to be honest. They're gonna hurt us short term. Well, I guess while we wait, let's colonize this. Candrius Prime. Alright, let's get colonization fever, so that'll be nice. We've got develop industries plus 10%, which is not even better. We've got our current Crusader Queen, Japra Taisala. Again, we're the crusading nation. And then we have our daughter, Monarch Taisala. We have the Taisala leaders, which I think adds to an interesting flavor to the whole story. Let's get this going so we can get our amenities up. Having higher amenities will definitely boost our happiness, which will definitely boost our stability, so not a bad idea to have. Let's get more energy credits as well and another housing district currently. And now we just kind of chill for a little bit while we wait for these guys to finish up what they're doing. It will take a little bit, but we'll get nice good boosts off of it, and it will give them a lot of experience, which is definitely going to be something we're going to need early on. However, you can already see how the investigation is catching up with the other one, as it is much lower as far as skill goes. And I love that I'm turning to the camera like it's actually on, even though I turned it off. Yeah, we'll examine the logs, that's fine. All that to examine some alien logs, man. I tell you. Alright, let's get some army damage output so we get more of that. Let's get basic strike craft going up. And we are starting a new colony. That is what we like to see. Okay. Now, we're not going to go very heavy into science, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I don't think the science is a really big boost for traits in your species. I think that you can definitely and very easily counteract that with tax. So there's very little reason to bother. Let's go ahead and claim that system, and you can claim that system. Alright, let's pause for a moment. Let's finish up expansion. And as pretty much normal. Ooh. The galaxy, okay, is home to many of some more obvious than others. As immortal, we will strive to divine the true nature of the universe. I think we will go with this, actually. Up to 3, increases spiritual ethics attraction. Yeah, I think we will go with that because it fits our theme as an empire. Let's go ahead and get our next tech. We'll get the extra energy credits because we're definitely going to want that early on. Let's upgrade our fleet, and we should be alright. So we're going to colonize here, hopefully gaining enough resources pretty quickly. Again, a lot of nations are going to be naturally hostile towards us. Making sure that we have it open and we are going to have a peaceful policy at first. I would like that because it keeps people happier and keeps them from basically outright hating us, which is going to be a big thing in the very beginning because we like to play late game and build up. Early game, it becomes a lot more difficult. So, okay. Let's keep going and having some fun and expanding our nation as much as possible. I am going to call the episode there for the first episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.